This is the story of how I fixed one of my old PlayStation 4s. I'm trying to fix the vents because it heats up and it turns off the minute a game is played, meaning that either thermal paste needs to be reapplied to the GPU, CPU, or the fans need to be cleaned. Should have put on gloves, by the way, because this is going to be messy as fuck. Okay, there it is. Look at this much dirt, bro. Of course, that's why it's kicking. Like, all this gook. It's just, ugh. I don't have an air blower or anything to properly clean this with, but I do have this mixture here, which is a little bit of bleach, water, detergent, and like hand soap, just to give it more of a, you know, thicker thing. Alright, so now I can show you guys how I got into these T8 screw heads. So I'm using a mini Phillips head. Good thing I had it already because I work on computers quite often. And I just kind of get into the crevice where that middle part is. And I make sure 2 of the star points are locked in by this Phillips. And that's how I get them out. I looked at one video on YouTube and I saw how many people in the comments. It wasn't a PS4 related video. It was just about this screw head. And so many comments in that video was about fixing a PlayStation 4. So I know I'm not alone with doing this shit. Just so that I remember how to put everything back together, this metal plate was on the right side. Got one more screw here. Are we ready for the reveal though? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. In order to get to the fan, which I think is what's not running optimally, I have to take off the motherboard. I mean, I already took off all the other shit. Might as well, right? They were kind of big. I don't know what kind of bugs they were, where they came from, but under this plate here, which seems to have been trying to dissipate some heat, it could be the CPU. What is this? What is this? What's on the other side of this is what I'm curious about. Nice! Oh my god, guys, I think I'm getting to the part. I'm almost there. So there's a few cables I have to detach. Okay, power cable. Oh, okay. Shout out to Tronix Fix for his PS4 teardown video, because I wouldn't have known to get into the side. I was trying to figure out why this back plate wasn't coming off, bro. Dusty, 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 dusty. Sheesh. I finally got to the fan itself, and my battery's about to die on my glasses. There's a lot of dirt around me. It's not a safe environment. I need to get to this quick. I need to clean this all out. This. Oh my god, that's it. That's the fan. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Literally, ugh. I don't even want this shit spinning in my way. So I wanted to show you the newly cleaned fan. He's not perfect. I mean, these spots can't come off. I guess that was from intense heat over the years, but the fan looks and moves a lot better. There was a lot of gunk in between that I probably didn't get good footage of, but trust and believe I did a great job on cleaning that. Next we have the heat sink, which also had a lot of gunk in between the fins, but you can literally see right through it. Liquid can go right through, air can go right through, everything. So that's good. Then you have the base, right, the shell of everything. I gave it as good of a clean as I can, of course. And then the motherboard, you can see how shiny the processor is. That's how you know. That's how you know he got a nice clean. So I'm gonna put some paste on him later. Spent like the last 3 hours doing this, so to be honest with you, what the fuck just fell off? Anyway, I'll put this back together later. Sony Entertainment.